Hello everyone, myself Dr. Shivakant Pathak here with you to see important topic of the thermodynamics, that is adiabatic process or adiabatic change. This is change in thermodynamical coordinate. Thermodynamical coordinates are pressure, volume and temperature. So here in this thermodynamical change, there is a change in pressure, volume with the temperature. So change in all three under certain conditions. We will see what are the certain conditions are here. A change in pressure and volume in which temperature also changes. It is with according to the here change in a with also changes all three, provided that no heat is allowed to enter or escape from surrounding to system or system to surrounding. What does it mean? See here in this diagram and it can be clearly understood. See the system here. The wall of system is made up of perfectly insulating material. This is wall of system is made up of perfectly insulating material, right? Insulating material in this. So working substance gas is filled in it in the system, right? So if there is change occurs, takes here in the volume of this, if it's changes, volume moves are down. If there is a change occur here in the system, then no system cannot absorb heat from surroundings nor reject heat to the surrounding. So this is implies that change in heat is a zero. System can neither absorb heat during the process or can reject heat to the surrounding. So if work done at cost of internal energy. If system works, so if there is a change in a volume, surely there is mean work done, right? So system work. So if system work, then it is cost of internal energy. So this wall of container is made up of perfectly insulating material from all sides, right? So this process is called adiabatic process, right? Here in this adiabatic process, see what are the key points. Same like as isothermal change, in adiabatic process there is also two key points. Number one we are going to see. So wall of system, this is system in which the gas is working substance, gas is filled. Wall of system must be made up of perfectly insulating material. For what it is insulating material used? To stop flow of heat from system to surrounding. This is the first important point for any thermodynamical system. Second, if in case the wall of the system is not made up of perfectly insulating material, because we know that perfectly insulating material cannot be found. All the material have some conducting property. It may be very less, but there is. So second important point is for if system takes place rapidly in such a way that it has no time to absorb heat or reject heat to the surrounding, then system can be said adiabatic system. So change must be as fast as possible, such that it has no sufficient time. It has no sufficient time to transfer of heat. So if it is increases from system to surrounding, coming back from system to surrounding. So in both cases, flow of heat should not be there. Since there is change in all three thermodynamical coordinate, pressure, volume and temperature, so Boyle's law cannot be held. Here in adiabatic change, Poisson ratio hold. In place of Boyle's law, Poisson ratio holds, that is pressure volume to the power gamma is equal to constant, where gamma is equal to Cp by Cv, that is Cp is specific heat capacity at constant pressure by specific heat capacity at constant volume. Right? This equation can also be written in this form: P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V2 to the power gamma. It can also be named as this. If we say these two equations are here. Poisson ratio can also be written in this form and in another form by using ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation, that is PV is equal to RT. By PV is equal to RT, we may write P is equal to RT by V. Since Poisson ratio is pressure volume to the power gamma is equal to constant, this can be written as, in place of pressure, RT by V into V to the power gamma is equal to constant. It can be written as RT V to the power gamma minus 1 is equal to constant, or T V to the power gamma minus 1 is equal to constant by universal gas constant is equal to nu constant, or we may write Tv to the power gamma is equal to constant K. This is a Poisson ratio in term of temperature and volume, and it can be also written as T1 V1 to the power gamma minus 1 is equal to T2 V2 to the power gamma minus 1. Same like as the previous one, P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V2 to the power gamma. This is the Poisson ratio can also be written in new ways. That is, Poisson equation is PV to the power gamma is equal to constant, and it can also be written in new form by using ideal gas equation for 1 mole, that is PV is equal to RT. This implies that volume is equal to RT by P. Putting the value of volume in the Poisson ratio equation, P RT to the power P gamma. So we may write P to the power 1 minus gamma. This is equal to constant K. R2 to the power gamma, T2 to the power gamma is equal to constant, or P to the power 1 minus gamma, T2 to the power gamma is equal to constant by R2 to the power gamma, and this is equal to nu constant. So it can be written as P 1 minus gamma T to the power gamma is equal to constant. Our same equation can be written as, this equation is under pressure and temperature. The first equation was between pressure and volume, second was between volume and temperature, and third is in between pressure and temperature. This is P1 1 minus gamma T1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 1 minus gamma T2 to the power gamma. By this, just like as P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V2 to the power gamma. Now during the adiabatic change, we want to see the adiabatic curve. This is adiabatic curve. This adiabatic curve is between pressure and volume, right? When a graph is obtained, this is obtained between adiabatic curve. This is called adiabatic curve. This is right. So change in volume, the slope is more than the isothermal change here in this adiabatic curve, right? So this is called adiabatic curve here, where no all three thermodynamical coordinates, temperature, volume and pressure, is variable under these circumstances, right? Here one more important point in the adiabatic change, that is, in adiabatic change, is specific heat of working substance gas is 0. See carefully. In case of isothermal it was infinite, but in case of adiabatic it is almost 0. Now this is time to see the examples of adiabatic change. The first example is sudden expansion of compression of a gas in any thermodynamical change. In that condition, it not acquire sufficient time to absorb the heat or to reject the heat with surrounding. One more example is available here, that is when tire of motorcycle, cycle, bus, car, any vehicle burst. This is sudden bursting of a tube. When it's burst, it has no sufficient time and gas expands, comes out. Work is done by the system. That is why the temperature of the emitting gas during the bursting of tire is decreases. It feels cold. The sudden bursting of a tube is also example of adiabatic change. It has no sufficient time to absorb heat or to reject heat with the surrounding. One more example is here. In steam engine, when steam expand within cylinder, this expand much fast. No sufficient time available to absorb the heat or to reject heat with surroundings, although cylinder is made up of metal, but no time is. So it is under the adiabatic process. And we are knowing that when sound wave travel in air, there is a variation in the temperature. It is also an example of adiabatic system, adiabatic change. So these are the examples available with the adiabatic change. So thank you everyone and have a nice day to all.